Well, hey guys, today we are going to be making Play-Doh. I know it's so easy to just go to the store and buy it, but sometimes, you might have the stuff to make it at home, and it's a little cool project to make at home. So what you are going to need is a little bit of vegetable oil or cooking oil. I know this is a whole lot, but we only need 1 tablespoon of oil. We need 1 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of this that is called cream of tartar, okay, and it's a stabilizer. We're going to need 1 cup of water, half a cup of salt, and food coloring. Okay, you're also going to need a pot where you're going to cook this. So you're going to need the help of your parents, okay? So what I am going to do first is actually take my water and I'm going to make yellow Play-Doh. So what I am going to do is add some food coloring to my water so that we can make a nice yellow color. Okay. So I'm going to put that to the side and we are going to mix it. So we're also going to need a 1 tablespoon measure for our oil. Okay, so once I mix the color to my water, I do have this pot on low heat. I am going to add my water to the pot. And I'll show you what it looks like in a little bit. I am also going to add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. So, okay, 1 tablespoon. Going to add it to the mix. And with the spatula, I'm going to start mixing that, okay? So this is going to cook. And okay, so we have it on low heat and it's going to start cooking and incorporating the oil with the water and the food coloring. Okay, so once I add that, I'm going to add my cup of flour. I'm going to start mixing. I'm also going to add the 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. And my salt. So immediately this began to thicken up, okay? So I'm going to make sure I mix it all up. I'm going to show you in a little bit what it looks like now. So the key is to have it on low heat so that all these ingredients can mix well and so that the water dries out, meaning it kind of cooks. So we're going to have to be stirring it until the mixture tries to or starts to dry out, okay? So that's what it looks like now. Kind of looks like cheese. So I'm going to keep mixing it. And by the way, guys, I hope that everyone's doing fine. You guys already have been, this is week 2 of school, maybe week 3. I hope that everything's going well. Miss you guys. We have to keep praying so that everything gets better and we can start meeting back at church. So I really don't know if you guys get to watch the lesson, which is on Facebook Live, our church Facebook page at 10 in the morning every Sunday. Okay. So now look how it's actually drying up, you see? So I'm gonna leave it in here a little bit longer. And it's actually starting to cook. So I wanna make sure that everything is mixed well together. What I'm gonna do is now turn off the heat, because if you can see, it's really hard now. So I'm just gonna wait for it to cool down a little bit so that I can mix it with my hands. And if you guys hear Kiwi in the back, I don't know what she's barking at. A cat, I believe. Okay, so now the mixture got really dry. Okay, so make sure that your parents help you with this, because you are gonna need the stove and it does get a little hot. So I'm taking it off the heat and I'm gonna wait for it to cool down so that I can take it and knead it with my hands. And kneading is just kind of like mixing it with your hands, and that's what we're gonna do in a little bit. Anyways, you can make different colors. You just need to make it one batch at a time. And this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my counter. And it's still hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit. When I was little, I always enjoyed playing with Play-Doh. Play-Doh to me was my favorite thing ever. And I really enjoyed it. I remember for a birthday, well, no, actually for a Christmas. I don't remember how old I was, but for a Christmas, I got this Play-Doh set where you can make food. And you can make cakes and you can make breakfast. It had the little molds. So I've always enjoyed playing with Play-Doh. So probably the only bad thing about this Play-Doh is that it doesn't smell like the real Play-Doh, but it sure feels the same way. So here it is. We've made our own Play-Doh, and this is not edible. So just because it's flour does not mean that you can eat it, okay? But you definitely can store it up in a container and play with it later, but it feels really good. So now you know how to make Play-Doh. And I hope that you can make some in all different kinds of colors. Right? It's a happy face. Can you guys see it? I'm gonna have to start practicing on how to make more things with Play-Doh. But yeah, definitely it feels exactly like Play-Doh. It's really soft. And you can store it and make all kinds of different colors. So I hope that you guys can make some Play-Doh with stuff that you have at home. Remember, all that you need is 1 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1/2 cup of salt, 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, 1 cup of water, and food coloring. And look how pretty this is. So there you go, guys. You can make your own Play-Doh at home. I hope you're having a good week, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to join us on Sunday at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live, our church's Facebook page, so that you can do children's church with me. See you later, guys.